Good YouTube. This is your boy John Scratch doing another reaction video, and like I said, I'm not really all about cell phones. It's not all about that all the time. I mean, you're gonna see me do more, but I'm a big wrestling fan, and I grew up watching wrestling. Actually, wanted to be a wrestler until I changed my mind and pursue another dream. But I enjoy this channel I'm finna watch. It's WhatCulture Wrestling. And if you're a big pro wrestling fan, especially from the WWE, you subscribe to them. So big shout out to both Adams. I can't pronounce y'all last name. Pachiti. One last name Pachiti and the other one's Black Pete. I can't I don't want to mispronounce y'all last name. So both Adams, Jake, Simon Miller, King. Yeah, I had to do that. But yeah, they have some great videos on there with 10 things WWE wants you to forget about a certain wrestler. They got Sting, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Rock, CM Punk, Jeff Hardy. They had one for The Undertaker, which is one of my all-time favorites, and I didn't even know that that WWE wanted me to forget. And I didn't even know. Like 6 of them I did not know. But they need to re-upload that. So please, re-upload The Undertaker. 10 things you want to forget about The Undertaker. Anyway, this is my first time watching this video. It's 10 best wrestling job ever. See, now they just uploaded this not too long ago, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this reaction video. Let's go over, get this right, so y'all can see me and see the computer. And here we go.
Professional wrestling is, at its heart, a story of winners and losers. For every groundbreaking, era-defining figure such as Stone Cold Steve Austin or John Cena or Yeti, there lies a trail of victims in...
Now, I forgot to say this. If you don't know what a job is for a pro wrestler, job with me is just a person just go out there and do a job. Pretty much. Go out there, probably do a few offense here and there, get their butts whipped, and come back and cash their check. That's all it is. Not a bad job, but you don't want to get beat up all the time, don't y'all?
their way. Most admittedly have had their moment in the sun. But what about the losers that never win? I'm Jack from WhatCulture.com. For some reason they thought I was most suitable to do the voiceover for this video. I don't know why.
Because you're a jobber.
In WWE history. At number 10, we're starting off with an Attitude Era classic. SmackDown's #1 announcer.
Hey, Funaki's a jobber? I don't know.
Because he comes from a background of both shoot style and lucha libre training. Can you imagine being Funaki, just get the call from WWE, you think you're going to go over and be a huge star, and then Vince goes, no, and then he finds out that his gimmick is to cut off parts of Phil's anatomy, and
hey, I remember that
one. It hasn't worked out all bad for Funaki.
I remember that from the Attitude Era.
Much like I did. He captured the Cruiserweight Championship from Spike Dudley at Armageddon 2004. I'm sure that was a brutal matchup. At number 9, it's everyone's favourite alcoholic beverage, Tom Delicious Brandy. Now, brandy's quite unique on this list.
I never heard of that before.
Ever to be explicitly referred to as a jobber on live television. I can't imagine what it's like to be renowned as a jobber. I can't imagine that being your whole character. It must be annoying. His most notable feud was with Mark Mero for the services of Sable.
I never knew nothing about that.
And his last act of note was entering at number 3 in the 1998 Royal Rumble match. He didn't make it all the way, but he did last an admirable 12 seconds. At number 8, we've got one of the more modern faces, and I'm actually still with the WWE roster. He is, check the footage, well, I think, it's Damien Sandow. Now, you might be thinking, why is Sandow on this?
Yeah, why is?
He won the Money in the Bank briefcase at one point. He's quite a successful guy. But then if you think on a little bit, you'll remember that he actually failed to cash that in. Now, he's one of only 2 men in history to do so, the other being John Cena. But if you think how that's worked out for John, then you'll realise there's still plenty of time for Damien to get those 15 world titles. At number 7, we've got a true old school jobber from a bygone age. Who's that at the door? It's Special Delivery Jones. Did I have to say that line?
I never knew that. Now, I mean, I know a little bit about old school wrestling, but I never knew about this.
He almost beat the heels every time, but always somehow came up short. A true company guy and particularly talented at the art of
a Hall of Famer. I don't know, I'm not sure. I don't think so, though, but
up next,
pretty sure he'll be in
the current roster. It's everyone's
Everybody
favorite
know who that
one-man
is.
southern rock band, Heath Slater. Although most people think of Slater as a jobber now, it's important to remember that he was once part of the Nexus, one of the most revolutionary heel
Young.
sales
Oh my
we've seen
God.
in years. Then, of course, John Cena happened. What about do? Oh, we didn't let them get a single win. Not a single one. Not even Barrett. Not a single win.
But Heath Slater is a former
Not
tag
one
team
job.
champion,
Since
though.
then, Slater's been in a litany of equally impressive stables, including the three-man band, the Core, and the Social Outcasts. But he also underwent a stint of losing to legends in one-off appearance.
Oh, I just realized something. Like looking at his stables, the 3-man band, 2 of them gone, and then with the Social Outcasts, 1 of them's gone. But that's on his. That was his fault. That was his fault. But even still, that's kind of like almost a bad trait for, Heath Slater. If he had cancer, a curse. But I won't even put him on this list because he's not really a jobber. But then again, I get where they're coming from.
Including Bob Backlund, Road Warrior
I remember those.
Lisa, Rikishi, Scotty 2 Hotty, and this last one might be false, but I think the Yeti. Now, at number
The
5,
Yeti.
have you heard of Rene Goulet? I think that sounds pronounced, but clearly I haven't either. It's actually quite a travesty that he isn't one of the most instantly recognizable names linked to the WWE because he is deeply entrenched in the company's history. He helped loads
I never heard this
who
guy
have
before.
gone to become legends of the business.
I never heard him. I mean, like I said, I know a little bit of old school wrestling, but I never heard
He
this
was also
guy.
the first ever WWF match to be televised on the USA Network, where he faced Tito Santana. Clearly, Goulet's done a lot, but he's perhaps most remembered as a true jobber, someone who had to get the other talent over, make them look good, and I think we can all agree that's the most important job of them all. Number 4, Gilbert.
I remember Gilbert. If you were a WCW fan and you didn't like WWE, you would definitely hate that guy.
Not real cousins, if you couldn't tell. If you thought that for a second, what are you doing? Gilbert did actually win a title, if you remember. In 1998, he defeated Christian for the Light Heavyweight Championship, and he held on to it for 2 years. What were you thinking, WWE? 2 years? Now, admittedly, he did this through the ingenious tactic of never defending it.
2 years.
Eventually, he lost to the King of Our Hearts, S.A. Rios. Probably should have put him on this list. At number 3, it's a member of the Horowitz triplets alongside Larry and Harry. It's Barry Horowitz. Really? Triplet? I remember Barry, I don't remember. Have you been messing with my script? Although he was mainly known as a heel that would lose to every babyface under the sun.
No, he was actually a face. I remember
Horowitz's biggest moment was a surprise victory over Skip of the Body Donners, better known as Chris Candido, and the win was made so much more memorable by the commentary of JR, who screamed, "Horowitz wins," as Barry celebrated the victory in Sharp. At number 2, we got one of the most legendary jobbers in WWE history, Iron Mike Sharp. Sharp didn't actually begin his career as a jobber, but as a dangerous heel mid-carder on the receiving end of quite a serious push. He was billed as Canada's greatest athlete. Don't worry, Lance Storm, we still love you. He used heelish tactics and the help of manager Lou Albano to defeat several babyfaces en route to a title shot.
I never knew he was a jobber.
From then on, it was all downhill, and he made his name as a jobber, but he still enjoyed a fruitful career in Japan, where he actually tagged with Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan, of course, was a heel in Japan, just as he was in WCW and in real life. And finally, it's everyone's favourite.
Everybody's favourite.
It's Steve Lombardi, the Brooklyn Brawler. This man's my absolute hero. I've modelled my career on him so far here at WhatCulture. And if you don't know who the Brooklyn Brawler is, you really need to brush up on your jobber knowledge. Or knowledge. He worked with the WWE in 4 separate decades and didn't win a whole lot of matches during that time. But he does hold a pinfall victory over Triple H, which not many people can say, can they, Booker T? Over 30 years, he fulfilled a variety of roles across the company. He didn't just appear as himself, he was Kim Chi, that's Kamala's handler. He once portrayed Donnie the Clown, and he became well known as a popular figure backstage as well. Well, that's all we've got time for. I hope you've enjoyed our look back at the 10 biggest jobbers in WWE history. Have I missed any out? Have I missed your favourite out, perhaps? Maybe Maven, Santino Marella, maybe someone like Adam Blompier, maybe Yeti. If I have, let me know in the comments below. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've been Jack from WhatCulture.com. You can follow me on Twitter at Jack_the_jobber. Be sure to subscribe.
That's probably why they guys are doing the voiceover.
Are releasing a new magazine about wrestling, and it's called
And this is
Wrestling.
one of the Adams I'm talking about.
Wrestling content,
One of my favorite
YouTubers.
YouTubers. I enjoy his work. I really
We
do.
also have a list of the 100 best wrestling matches of all time compiled by WhatCulture staff and Wrestling Insiders. So the magazine is available to pre-order now. Follow the link in the description and enjoy WhatCulture.com's Wrestling.
I must agree that the little job lists they got, it was pretty decent. Some noticeable names. Some of them I was kind of surprised about, like Iron Mike Sharp. I mean, I'm pretty sure I heard that name before, but explained it later on in his career. He was jobbing, but yeah, another great video from WhatCulture Wrestling, man. I really enjoy their work. They got so many. So if y'all want to go check it out, go subscribe to them. I'm gonna try to get the link, but if not, there's the name will be on the description. Of course, my social media networks: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. All of them are my personal social media. So if you like to hit me up on that, I don't have a problem hitting you back, talking to y'all. Uh, oh, excuse me. I might do some more reaction videos. I might get back into my thoughts of the Stylo 2 Plus. I've been hearing about that a lot, but I'm gonna check it out and then maybe do it later on the night or maybe tomorrow. But this your man John Scratch. I'll holla at y'all.